Hello everybody, welcome to the Rising the Shield here, episode 20. We hit it big, 2020 anime review, episode review. This was enjoyable, this episode. There was fights, you know what, after last week's, Natafest, that's chatting, they talked a lot last episode. This episode was really good. They did the thing everyone loves where they play the opening in the episode and it's like, ah. We'll get there though, that's not how we started. How do we start? Let's have a look. So we begin with the Queen and her army. They are nearby, set up camp near to the, I don't know what you call it, the crater? It's a crater where they're fighting, isn't it? Yeah. Near the crater where the crews are, the squad, the hashtag squad, not really squad goals actually, half of them hate each other, so yeah, not quite squad goals. But yeah, they're near them, they're like, we're going to take out the Pope and all his believers and all that. We're coming to help Shield Hero. Specifically you and Melty as well. Those are the two that got named, which is, your other daughter's over there, unless she's not her daughter, unless she's like a half or a stepdaughter. That's possible. I don't know. I haven't looked into it, so I would assume they're probably proper sisters and proper daughters. Proper. I don't know. You know what I mean. Full daughter, full sister. Up next we have the squad, as I shall refer to them as, because I'm not going to read out everyone's name, against the Pope, just the Pope. His believers are all giving him mana, they're getting weaker. He's like, give me mana even if you die, and then some of them start keeling over. So that's good. Pope is, he's an evil man, and it was solid. It was the little fight they had at the beginning. I was like, yes, fights. Everybody's doing their thing. They're not quite working together. Well, they're sort of working together, but not 100%. That comes a bit later on. But yeah, I liked it. I liked seeing the fight. It was good. Then more happened, but we'll get to that next. This little section was nice and good. Nice little back into the action. Up next, the other heroes then decide to say the shield is OP, and I'm like, are you serious? Like, they're like, your shield seems really overpowered. I'm like, I'm glad Naofumi had his internal thought. This is really good. This show does this a lot. Where someone will say something, you'll think something, and then Naofumi will have the same thought 5 seconds later. I'm like, I really enjoyed that. I was like, he's like, you idiots aren't using your weapons properly. They're not just for stabby. You can make so many things. I'm like, yes, resourcefulness hero. That's what Naofumi is. But they basically ask him, have you got anything in your pile of tricks that can help us deal with this supercharged attack he's doing? And he's like, no, I don't think so. And he's like, oh wait, yes I do. I have the curse shield. And it's even though the guy said that curses are ineffective inside of the cathedral, I guess the curse shield is really, really good. And then we get like an inside vision of it's like his own anger. You see like all the things that have happened to him. He's like, his own anger starts corrupting him, and he actually does give in to the rage. He goes, oh, I'm angry, I'm the bad guy. He's not the bad guy, but he's like, I'm going to burn everything. And that was good. I'm actually kind of glad he gave into it. It would feel like kind of cop-out-y if he was like, no, I don't need the rage. It was nice to have him give into the rage momentarily, even if he breaks out of it later. But I much preferred the fact that he still hates everyone. That's still clear. Like I like that a lot. But of course he can't stay evil and crazy forever. His friends basically, he hears their voices and they snap him out of his predicament. Essentially, they're like, "We love you, Naofumi-sama." That was very philo. I went for then, or was that? It was kind of like a mix of philo and Raftalia. Fealtalia, Raffo. No. You know those like things where you like fuse Pokemon together? Do that with Raftalia and Philo. I'd be curious to see what it looked like. Isn't that just Lolly Raftalia with wings? Maybe it is. But little tangent aside, he goes back to normal after he's got the shield out. He's got his dragon armor. I don't know what to call it. It's part of the curse shield, and then he's like, "Hey heroes, let's do this. Let's work together. Yeah." And it's like, oh, they're gonna do a thing, and the thing they do is awesome. You hear the first riff of the first opening plays, and it's like, okay, they're doing that thing, the thing where they play the opening in the episode. I love it when they do that. You know it's going to be a cool moment, and it was. There was just an all-out attack. But there was still some strategy. Everybody kind of working together. It was generally very nice. I was like, oh, it's so good. I would say is this probably the best like action scene in this show? Like, because I'm gonna attempt. It's definitely the most epic feeling, which is weird because we've got 5 episodes left. Like, surely you should save this for the very end. But whatever, you know. They also didn't play the regular opening in this episode. I should have mentioned that at the beginning. But we got the first opening played during this fight, and it was really good. I thought all the heroes working together, and again, I don't know where Sword and Bow Party are. I guess they just didn't want to. But I'd say they win, but they don't really win, do they? No, that's not what happens. The Pope instead somehow is able to get the upper hand again. He has illusion arrows from the ceiling that look like they're going to beat everyone. And then what happens after that is the Queen from outside the thing, she has ice magic. So you got, mine is fire magic, Melty's water magic. Queen, whose name I did not remember, Queen Melremark, is ice magic. She freezes the Pope in place, and then Naofumi uses his special move, which I wrote down. Hang on, give me a minute. Blood sacrifice, where he uses it, then his body explodes essentially. Like, a lot of blood comes out, and then he summons a giant CG bear trap dragon, and it eats the Pope, and he's dead. The weapon snaps as well. I figure that's probably worth mentioning, just in case someone could have grabbed it and be like, this is mine now. No, the weapon snaps. Pope is dead. Naofumi is we'll get to that. This scene, it was cool. The CG thing was, I didn't even know what it was meant to be. I assume it was like a dragon skeleton kind of thing, maybe, but I'm not entirely sure. It looked cool, I guess. It looked kind of weird because CG. Watch it not be CG and me just imagining, I'm projecting the CG. It's not what happened. Queen being powerful, fine, you know. It was I'm glad the Pope died because he was evil. Now we can get a better church. Stick the shield in there. We'll have a proper one. Following the defeat of the Pope, the rest of the church surrenders to the army of the Queen, and then Naofumi is like proper dying. Like, he's lost. They're like, oh, he's lost a lot of blood, and he's not doing so hot. Now, at this point, I was like, oh man, I didn't expect such peril. I didn't think he's gonna die because that would be ridiculous. But I wasn't expecting him to be in such danger. Hopefully, the fact that he's almost died because of this at least raises his opinion, the opinion of the other heroes of him, I should say. Like, hopefully now they're like, actually, you know, that guy, not so bad. He did almost die to save, you know, all the people. Maybe we shouldn't be so mean to him. Maybe that's where they're going. I would be alright with that. Naofumi needs some love, damn it. But then, before he could die, the Queen, I believe it's the Queen, I'm going to check my notes. Yeah, she's like, no, don't worry, I won't let him die. But I think he like passes out right at the end. So, my guess is we're going to open next week with him waking up in the Queen's castle and be like, oh, you tended to my injuries, thank you. I can definitely see that where we're going. Yeah, fine, you know. Again, I really hope Naofumi, give him a break, man. Hopefully, like, people are nicer to him now. Specifically, the heroes. Like, other people, they're not important. The heroes they're gotta work together. Hopefully, I don't know if we're gonna get to the next wave. It's gotta end on a wave, right? They're gonna fight glass. Oh, that could be the ending. Actually, they've been fighting glass. We've still got 5 episodes. There's enough time for that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say Shield Hero lost me a little bit, but there was a point a few episodes ago I was like, okay, I'm just riding the solid wave. But now I'm like, it's really good again. I'm really happy. I'm enjoying myself. I'm loving it. So, let me know what you guys thought about the episode and everything. And what else? There's got to be something else. I don't know. Join me next week for another exciting episode where I'm assuming we're going to have a bit of not a lull, but a calmer episode with less death and fighting. Probably a lot of meeting the Queen, talking to the Queen. To where I think we're going next episode. I will see you then. Bye, guys.